Then should Christians invest in stock markets as a means of being a good steward of the money God gave us? Okay, so wait, let me see. Do you understand what is stocks? Stocks and shares. I must make sure the teens understand. Grace at the back. Grace Wang. Do you know what is stocks and shares? I'm not talking about socks, not your school socks. Stocks. You know? Okay, then you explain to the other ones. What is stock? Or something they have in a store. Yeah, kind of that actually. All right, so yes, the company, they have stocks on the shelf. Correct. They have stocks on the shelf. But these stocks and shares, all right, young ones, stocks and shares means the company says you can buy part of our company's, I don't know how to explain actually. You can have somewhat of a share in our company. Then we say, all right, you pay, just now we say stock, Woolworths share is how much? 38 Australian dollar. You use 38 Australian dollars, you can buy one share in our company. One share in our company, all right? You can buy one share. So that is stocks and shares, okay? There's stocks and shares. Not buy the peanut butter on the stock, all right? On the shelf. So stock and share, right? So young ones. So this adult asks, can I buy stocks and shares? Because you see, when they buy a stock or a share, the young ones, you pay attention, because one day when you grow up, you have to remember this. You buy a stock and share, then you say, today is $38. Then maybe 3 weeks' time, it can be, $50. Then you make money. Then you buy many shares, then you multiply, you get more money, right? So you make more money as the share price go up. But the share price can go down as well, all right? So this person say, can I buy stocks and shares? Because I'm a steward of God's money, right? I must use God's money to grow and not to waste it. So is it okay if I buy stocks and shares? Okay? Now maybe I ask very young ones, what do you think? Anna Tiong, your sister, I forget her name. Clarissa, you want to try? Do you understand the question? So should a Christian say, I buy 10 stocks, then maybe the price will go up, and then I made money for God, right? Do you think Christians is okay for that? All right, very good. Well, the first one is, one of the reason is, you have to ask is, what is your intention? What you want to use it for? Your intention. Right? Investing in stock and shares, one of the things that Christians have to ask is intention. Now, what is a bad intention, Clarissa? Okay, so you say, wow, I want to make more money. If I make more money, I want to use it for things that God don't approve, right? Use it for buying things that God doesn't want us to spend money on. So that's one. But this person is asking, being a steward of God's money. So you want to use it for God's work. What do you think? Let me see, John Chihuming. What do you think? All right, if you invest in a good company, maybe long term is better than putting it in a bank, is it? The price will go up. Okay. What do you think of May Tay? What do you think? Is it okay? Yes.
I think it depends on your intention, and also be careful that you don't become covetous.
All right, some people, they become covetous. They start off, they want to say, for God. Then after some time, wow, stock price go up. Then for me, right? So young ones, you remember. Now, but what's one of the problems with stock and shares, JB?
Stocks in particular is kind of like
Informal gambling. It can be informal gambling. Means you don't check the background, all right? You just say, what? Shouldn't say tikam, right? There's no such word in Australia. I just randomly, ini, miny, ini, mo, right? Which one will increase the more, right? And then you check. This one, okay? Then you say, this one, I just put money there and hope. Now that becomes gambling. Even you say, I want to invest for God, it's gambling, all right? Well, if you do your proper check and all that and check. Now, what should you check for? Now, the other problem is also this. When you say, I use God's money to invest, now then you also have to ask, like just now we said, well, if they say, hey, come on, IVF is the trend, all right? Or they're opening a new casino. This casino stock price will go up, right? Now, if those are, they are set up deliberately to do things which are sinful, then you should not buy into those stocks, right? In shares. So in that sense, you need to do that check as well, similar to the earlier answer. Don't have a gambling attitude. Don't want to make money over time and just use it for yourself. So these are things that needs to be examined very carefully. All right, examined carefully. Well, then the follow-up question, is it biblical for Christians to keep their money in fixed deposit to gain interest? Well, we answered earlier on already. Banks, now it is not a sinful thing to put money in banks. God did say interest, you should put my money in the bank and at least there's interest. Okay? So now, but what about how the bank use the money? Again, those are not, when you put money in a bank, you are not entering into a partnership. Neither are they expecting you to enter into a partner for these things. Okay? So some of these things, I think, you have to exercise wisdom and so on. Maybe there may even be a situation where, well, if the bank promotes certain things very strongly, all right, then you may feel that in light of that, you don't want to be part of it. That is a call to think about as well. Okay, so that is what I can answer about unequal yoke. All right, it's about unequal yoke, remember. And we learn philosophy today. Huh? Not making a decision is still a decision. What do we have here? Top 5 reasons why church dropouts, what church dropouts say, why they stop attending church. Now, please remember 66% of, well, I take the American view, they are the most readily available results. They stop attending church at least a year after turning 18. So from